Today, Christchurch held the nation's biggest day for horse racing. Thousands showed up to the 116th Christchurch Casino RNZ Trotting Cup at Addington Raceway. Addington Cup Day organisers say the New Zealand Trotting Cup is the best known racing, fashion and agricultural festival in the country. We sent our reporter Eleisha Foon to check out the action.
That's the sound of celebration kicking off at Addington Cup Day as thousands swarmed into Christchurch's Addington Raceway to take part in the festivities. More than 20,000 punters swarmed the racecourse for a day of fashion, betting and booze, and with some lucky to spot a single horse. It's a feast for the eyes as people parade in brightly coloured frocks, velvet suits and giant headpieces.
Bit of a throwback to the 80s, and a hat I already had and I just redid it for the match today.
I love coming to Cup Day every year. I've entered fashion in the field for the last few years, but this year I've gone quite hard out.
Made it Super Mario theme this year, and we've got a Pac-Man suit over here as well.
I got this from an op shop for $8 and I won't be wearing it home. At the end of it, it'll be soiled.
Punter Liam Donnelly says he's only there for the fashion and spent most of his savings on a shiny pink and blue pastel suit.
And I thought I'd go all out. I'd spend way more money than I actually have.
How much money did you spend?
Oh no, I cannot say that. I cannot say the actual figure. How dare you? How dare you ask me that?
For some punters, it was the first time in a long time since attending a Cup Day.
Well, I haven't been for a few years and I just love it. Really do.
It's more than, it must be 10 years since I've been here, and I just felt like getting dressed up for a change.
Yeah.
And a day off work.
Oh, I haven't been for years, and I used to come as a young fella, and I haven't been for donkeys, and I love it, and I've come to look after these two louts.
The police were also out in force monitoring intoxication, as well as teams of St John medics. With 11 races today, the favourites were defending champion The Fixer and Spankum, both out of Mark Purdon and Natalie Rasmussen's All-Star stables. There were also mixed views from those attending around the welfare of racehorses.
I think all animals need to be treated with respect. I wouldn't tolerate that myself.
Yeah, no, we're all for the animal welfare, but as long as they're treated with respect like humans.
Yeah, I do feel sorry for the horses out there that do have to go through, I guess, all that struggle.
Well, I do racing myself, so any sort of racing I enjoy, so whether it's cars or horses, it's all good. Following an investigation in Australia earlier this year, it was found more than 4,000 racehorses were killed. But what happens here in New Zealand? Neither MPI or Statistics New Zealand had those figures on the number of horses slaughtered, but a spokesperson from the New Zealand Thoroughbred Racing say that in 2018 there were 13 fatalities, dozens of injuries, and that they do not slaughter horses for pet food. Last year, Cup and Show Week brought in $4.3 million of visitor spend to the city's economy. The event's organisers say they are hoping for similar numbers this time round. It's a big week for Christchurch as tomorrow also marks the start of the New Zealand Agricultural Show at the AMP Showgrounds. For Checkpoint, ko Eleisha Foon, PNA.